catch fish without breaking the bank? Here are top 5 baits and lures that have helped me over the years. If you're new to the channel, my name's Connor, and welcome to Anna and Connor G YouTube channel. Anna, she is hanging out with family tonight. Me, I'm talking about fishing stuff with all y'all. We usually fish around Kansas and Missouri area, and today we're going to show you what's worth your money. By the way, I have pretty much caught everything off of these. So if you like multi-species or you do not care what bites your line, this is for you. But also some of these are also kind of like maybe some bass or crappie or catfish baits and lures. So just let you know. We're going to be on the laptop. I'll be right here somewhere on the screen. And I'm going to record off here. Alrighty. So first one, we have the Beetle Spin. It's $1.99 Bass Pro, $1.99 Shields, Walmart, $1.87. Yeah, they're cheap, and you pretty much will catch anything with them. And they're easy to use. You just cast it and reel in your reel. You can jig it if you want. But yeah, that's a good one. That's number 1. Number 2 is the Rooster Tail. So this one is $2.97 Walmart. This one's $3.49. Dang, look at this one. At Temu, $1.38 for a 4-pack. There you go. So for the colors for this and that, so these white, you kind of want to do like clear water with these crazy looking colors. When the fish can't really see when it's murky and muddy, those help out. So yeah, that would definitely be one of the lures I use, and I have caught so many things over Rooster Tails, it's crazy. You can catch crappie, bass, sunfish, sometimes catfish. You probably catch for walleye, a pike. You can catch anything off of them, it's crazy. A perch. Same with the Beetle Spin. You can pretty much catch all those too with that. Maybe a rock bass too, so yeah. All right, the third lure is a spoon. Nope. Not those people. I'm talking about lure. Oh man, we're gonna have to censor some of this stuff. All right, here's some spoons. This one's $5.99, $7.99 for all of those, and they're all different sizes, so that's perfect. You can definitely find cheaper ones, I promise. I'll have to blur this out. But this one's $1.99, so that's perfect. This is $3.49. So yeah, and they pretty much imitate a bait fish, so it works great. All right, my fourth one is a crappie magnet or trout magnet. And they're cheap, kind of. They come in variety, so they have the variety pack, which is $12.95, but look, you get all of these jigs. It's on Amazon, by the way. Get all those jigs, and you get all these soft plastics, and you get some bobbers too. Oh, it's on a discount too. Perfect. Let's see if I can find something cheaper. Here's one by itself. This is a trout magnet. It's $1.97 at Walmart. And they all come in different colors. And you just you can just do it really slowly. Sunfish and crappie, all the trout stuff. They love that stuff. By the way, this is... Hey, where'd you go? Ranger. Oh, he's right here. This is Ranger. He's my little pop star. He was in the last video, and he's so nice. The last lure I would suggest is a chatterbait. So look, this one, Bass Pro $3.49. Just a little blade and a jig head and a skirt, and you add a little soft plastic or trailer, and they work so great. And I catch bass off of these all the time, and it's so much fun. Let me show you how much a soft plastic would be. So that's about anywhere from $2.27 to $3.49. So Senkos, they usually come in a pack, and you get like 10 to 15 of them. Like here we go, $7.49, 5-inch, 9 to 10. That's not too bad. And the great thing about this, so let's say you had your trailer. This is your trailer with your chatterbait. You put that on. That's great. And then you have another lure. The Senko is just a hook like this. And you can put it like this. And it just dangles up and down. So you got 2 lures right there. So that's really budget friendly. Alrighty, so now those are my lures that I talked about. And I showed you where you can get them too. Pretty easy, pretty cheap. You don't have an Amazon account? You can find all those stuff at Walmart and Academy and your bait shop and Bass Pro Shop. So it's really great. Let's talk about baits now. So when it comes to baits, I'll just kind of just show you pictures. So the first one, this is my go-to one for catfish. The Earl Campbell sausage is kind of pricey, a little bit. So here we go, Walmart, $4.69. You get 5 of those. I don't use the whole thing. I usually like cut them at like an inch or 2. The spicy ones work great too. They're a little pricey, not too bad, but these are great for catfish. And let me tell you, I have caught my PB catfish off of them. I'll link it up here. This was like a couple years back. And man, that was so much a fun fight, let me tell you. That was like the greatest, one of the greatest days of my life. If that's a little too expensive for you, you can always get hot dogs. This is 16 count for $5.26. Hot dogs for days. Hot dogs for days. Yeah, the funny thing is, I know this seems crazy, but I have caught largemouth bass off of hot dogs and sausage. I don't know how, but I have, and it just makes me laugh all the time. So another bait that works really great is corn. There you go. Everything changed when you had corn. But yeah, if you're looking for carp or fish that aren't really like meat eaters, they're like kind of vegetarians, I guess. I should know the word because I was a little kid and I went to elementary school. Anyways, fish love corn. I've caught sunfish off of them, caught crappie off of them. I have caught carp. Pretty much a lot of things will eat corn. And it's cheap. You can get it for like 99 cents or a couple dollars. And you get so many tiny pieces of corn. It's wonderful and great. So last year, Ann and I and my family, we all went carp fishing at this place called Indian Creek on like State Line in Kansas City. And we caught so many carp, it was crazy. We just put our lines in a couple seconds later, they're take it and run. And it's like right next to a waterfall. I'm gonna have to take you guys there. It's a really fun place. There's also like flathead and channels and some gar and like all kinds of sunfish. There's maybe some bass in there, like spotted bass and largemouth too. It's a pretty cool spot. All right, so now we're gonna talk about kind of like live bait and minnows. So when it comes to like live bait and stuff, most people, this is like salt water. We need fresh water. We need fresh water. All right, so like minnows right here. This is great. Crappie love them. We went fishing last week and we caught nothing out of a crappie. So you're probably like, that makes no sense, Connor. But if you watch other YouTubers and stuff, you'll see they use live bait, they use minnows, and they catch crappie. Another live bait, you can use creek chubs. If you don't know what a creek chub is, this is a creek chub. Kind of looks like a minnow, but it's a little bit bigger right there. You can also use bluegill. I'm pretty sure most of you all know what a bluegill is. You can use bluegills, green sunfish. They work great as bait. People use those baits to target larger fish like largemouth, or sometimes people catch a gar off of them or catfish and stuff like that. So those are really good live bait. Another thing that really works out great is cut bait. I don't know if I can show that. Might be a little too graphic, but basically what you do, you have your live bait and you pretty much and then you cut it up. And then you cast it out there and the fish can smell it and they see all the stuff moving around. They're like, yummy. To me, that sounds disgusting. And to you, that probably sounds disgusting too. But anyways, they like that and they eat it and it works great. But you have to catch your live bait first to be able to use cut bait. Sometimes dead bait works too. I've caught a couple things off of dead bait before too, so that also helps too. I would like to know what kind of bait and lures, whatever, budget friendly for you that you guys like to use. Comment down below. and I'll check it out if I didn't say that, or if you want me to use something I'd mentioned, I can show you that. If you want to check out my old videos, you can. And it has caught some stuff with the hot dogs and all these Senkos and stuff too. Also, I'm like in the Kansas City area, like we said, so let me know what areas you would like and I check out. We have fish pretty much all over Kansas City. We're mainly stuck to the Missouri side, so that's what we're up to. But yeah, we'll pretty much fish anywhere on the Missouri side, so we'll be able to do that. If you're interested in how to catch some type of species and want Anna and I to go out there and try to catch it or learn how to do it, we can do that too for you guys. We would be very interested in making all kinds of fishing videos for you, and if you want help to learn how to fish basically in the Midwest and freshwater United States of America, that is what we would like to help you out with. There's going to be some videos that are vlogs, by the way. Sometimes we might do some geocaching videos too, or something interesting and new. So just to let you all know what this channel is about if you're new. If you haven't already, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. All right, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.